I'm gonna shade inside based off the way that this oh, look at that A gap pressure right there. That's crazy. That's what we want to see. In this video, we're gonna be showing y'all the best blitz in NCAA 25 right now out of the nickel 3-3 double mug. This is in most defenses. And if you've been around Madden for the past few years, you know about the mid blitz zero, very common blitz, and it is just as effective as it was in Madden as it is in NCAA. So we're going to jump into the practice field. We're going to show you how to run this, and then we're going to jump into some head-to-head games. We're going to use a tier 1 team, tier 2 team, and a tier 3 team to show you you don't just have to use the best team. As long as you can set your team up the right way in the depth chart, you can get this done and use this blitz and get sacks and interceptions left and right. So let's jump into the practice field and show you how we set this up. All right, so the way that we're going to set this up is whoever is guarding the running back is the guy that you're going to be using. You're going to go ahead and put him on a blitz. Now, there's debate on where to put this guy. Some people put him here, some people put him here, and then the OG way is to put him right here in the middle. But sometimes when you do this, it's kind of hard to get to the running back if he does go on a route. What I've been labbing, it seems to be working the best regardless if the running back is blocking or not, is to put him in the middle, and you want to right where the check mark appears. So let me see if I can get him right about there. Once that check mark appears, that's where you're going to want to put him. Go ahead and guess pass. First, we're going to show you what it looks like with the running back going on a route, and then we're going to show you what it looks like with the running back blocking. Now, if it's just 5 blockers against 6 blitzers, you really don't need to bluff blitz, but again, we don't know if there's going to be a running back blocking or not. So if the running back goes on a route, it's going to be my job to go pick that up, and you're going to see we get off the edge untouched straight to the quarterback. Sometimes they will pick up the edge guy and an A-gap blitzer will get in, and that's when it gets really difficult for your opponent. But that's what it's going to look like with the running back going on a route. We're going to go ahead and change the play to where the running back's blocking. All right, so this is what it's going to look like with the running back actually blocking. And one more thing I forgot to mention, if you have a cornerback mismatch, meaning that it's in your favor, or if you have a speed mismatch, by all means, go ahead and press your DBs. Now, don't play underneath, but you can press and always guess pass. And this is this blitz is best for passing situations, like if you get them on a 2nd and long, 3rd and long. So again, we're going to go ahead and bring down whoever's guarding the running back. Don't worry if your blitz looks like that. It's still going to be a blitz like this. And this is with the running back blocking, and the running back's going to have to register that we're coming down the middle with the user, that we're bluff blitzing. And what that's going to do is allow one of my edge rushers to get off untouched. You can see right there, we get the quarterback getting out the pocket. Almost got a sack fumble. I mean, we got the sack fumble almost going into our favor right there. And let's say like they decide to ID that guy right there that just got in on the right side. That's just going to open up a whole bunch of different things. Like we can get the A gap pressure. Our left side DN can get in. This is very difficult. But like, even if they have a tight end and a running back blocking, eventually somebody gets in. Like you don't have a lot of time at all. And if you do have a cornerback mismatch like we do with Ohio State, again, we're going to show you tier 1 teams, tier 2 teams, and a tier 3 team that can run this blitz and have really good success with it, which Ohio obviously is the best of the best. They actually picked up the blitz pretty good right there. Now, mind you, if they have a mismatch on their side, they can burn you over the top, so just keep that in mind. But from here, we're going to jump into some gameplay and show y'all this being used against real users. Let's see what it does right here. This is going to be game 1 with Ohio State. If they block anybody, got some motion snaps. You see, we got our edge guy getting off. They do. You can easily get some plays off. Like you can run some slants, this and that. I'm pretty sure Ohio State should have their number when it comes to cornerback versus wide receiver. Let me see. You can actually pull up that, and it'll tell you. You see, they're all green. That means that we have a better matchup. On our side than they do, so we could probably get some press action here. Go ahead and guess pass. Oh, come on. That's one thing I noticed, like ball in the air, it's easier for the wide receiver to get it. I wonder if we could do some 50-50 ball action, like toss it up to tall wide receivers and come down with it like a Rocky Catch style. That's unfortunate right there, but I'm gonna keep that in the video because that's the good with the bad. That can happen. Got him in the 4th and 2. So since we're in this area, this is no matter what team I am. What, like, you know, if I don't have a speedy DBs, I'm still pressing and I'm playing underneath in this area right here. I'm pressing and I'm playing underneath. 100%. Because I want my DBs to keep them on the line as long as possible for my blitz to get there. And right there, it actually works for us. That could be just because we have Ohio State, though. I'm not gonna lie, but you're gonna see we're gonna get similar results when we use lower tier teams. Usually, when I start using this defense is when I'm up because I know they gotta pass the ball, and I'm just more comfortable coming out of it. Right there again, you can see the pressure gets there, forced him to make a throw he didn't want to make, and we end up getting a pick 6. All right, I am on offense first, but I'm gonna go ahead and do my depth chart now and get that out the way. This is gonna be a tier 2 game. I did not know the U was a tier 2 team. So when you go to your depth chart, you just want to make sure you go to man coverage and you want to put your best 3 man coverage guys at cornerback, even if they are safeties. So what we're doing right here, these are going to be our number 1 and 2, but we do have a really good man coverage safety right here. So we're going to actually flip him. And I think they already got him at slot corner. So that's going to work out perfect. Now, I know he's slow, and so is the other cornerback, but we are going to put our matchup by speed. Actually, we can put Hood. Where's Hood? We can put him at strong safety. That'll work out perfect. So I'm going to show you when we get on defense. I will cut the video to where we get to that point so we can talk about the coding adjustments. All right, so again, I know we only have 1 fast cornerback on this defense, so make sure you do put this by speed. So out of those 3 cornerbacks that we have, our 2 starters in the slot, it'll make sure that they put our fastest guy on their fastest wide receiver. So just make sure you do that. Again, this has nothing to do with the play, making or breaking it. That's just something I like to do. And again, let's just go ahead and bring this guy up. That quick snap there. If you're going against somebody that's going to be running the ball heavy on you, might want to get out of this defense. It's not the best run stop defense. I'm going to keep repeating that. I don't want you trying to use this defense like, oh, it's not working for me, and you're getting ran on for 200 yards. That's the reason why. You're going against Ohio State and they're running the ball on you. It's not going to work. It's just not going to work. But when it comes to shutting down the pass, it can be really good. Now, it can shut down shotgun runs like regular old inside zones like you just seen 2 times in a row right there. But now we know we got them in a passing situation. So this is exactly when I would actually like to use this defense. And I'm not going to press. I'm going to leave them where they're at. I'm going to shade inside based off the way that this, oh, look at that A-gap pressure right there. That's crazy. That's what we want to see. Whenever I see a lineup like that, that's when I'm going to go ahead and shade inside because all their receivers are pretty far out. And I know most of their routes might be to the inside. Again, we're going to come out in it. A lot of people go for it on 4th down. And as you can see, I actually put my guy right here this time. It really doesn't matter, but if I know the running back's going to go on a route, it actually benefits you to put the guy right here, but you can still put him in the middle, which I'll do just to keep it true to the video. And you can see, look, we got that A-gap pressure. He's just trying to throw it quick, but we do got our speed matched with their speed, and it ends up going in our favor. We get the turnover on downs. This blitz really can work, but just make sure you make adjustments when you're going against people that know how to get past it. All right, this is going to be our tier 3 game right here. Illinois is one of the best man coverage when it comes to being in a tier 3 team. Again, go to your depth chart. I don't know if this guy's going to give me time. I know their 1 and 2 are their best cornerbacks. They're actually pretty decent when it comes to a tier 3 team. Yeah, so you got 84, 82, and then, yes, this guy is who we're going to want to put. Swap him here and then put him there. 85 speed, I understand that, but we are going to put it by speed. So he will be guarding the person that is the slowest when it comes to the DB or the wide receivers. So I'm not worried about that. And if I see that we're having trouble with him because he's that slow, then we will switch it up. But again, go to your coaching adjustments. Just make sure you put this by speed. Again, this does not matter. That's just something I prefer. And then add your zone drops as is. But as a tier 3 team, this team does pretty well against or with man coverage. And then we got a quarterback keep off rip. Now, I do got to remember that Army has all kinds of crazy plays. I think all the branch teams have like all the crazy like reverse plays, fake handoffs. So we might not be able to run this defense on them. But let's see what we can do. Yeah, look at that. We might have to get out of this defense. They're going to be running heavy. And if you're going against somebody, I'm going to keep repeating it, that's running heavy on you, get out of the defense. Especially stretch plays. If they're running stretch plays on you, this is not the this is not the defense to be in. Yeah, and eventually we will get him in a passing situation. Like right here, 3rd and 7, he's probably going to want to pass. This is where it's going to work out perfect. This is what we're going to want to do right here. I'm pretty sure he's going to be in a passing situation. And I'm going to guarantee that the running back's going to go out for a route. It's actually a screen pass, and we back that up. Let's get that. That is something that you're going to have to watch. If a screen pass is going out, you got to pick it up because you're guarding the running back. If not, they're going to get a good gain on you. But you can see how easy it is to break on screen passes right there and get the touchdown. That worked out perfect.